I thought I'd start by just looking at my own Windows 10 configuration. As you can see, it's a Windows 10 Home Edition. It's a 32-bit operating system based on a 64 base processor. I don't think the processor has much to do with it. I tried installing Mlan on a 64-bit operating system, but it didn't work. It just said the software is not compatible. The first thing you need to do is download the FireWire legacy driver from Microsoft Windows, and this will enable 01x to be compatible with Windows 10. Once you've downloaded it, right click and install. When you've finished installing it, it doesn't directly install into the drivers file, so you need to go to C, Program Files, and you'll see a new folder there with the legacy drivers, and choose the 32-bit, that's the x86 driver, not the 64-bit driver. Right click on the setup information file and install. Now I've already installed it on mine, so I'm just going to take you through the process. I don't want to have to uninstall and reinstall for the purpose of this video. When you finish that, right click on the Microsoft icon and choose Device Manager. In the Device Manager window, you can see the FireWire host controller. Here mine says legacy. Yours won't say legacy because you haven't installed it yet, but right click on your existing one and choose Update Driver Software. Then browse my computer and then let me pick from a list of device drivers, and now you will see you have the legacy driver that you installed. Press next, and that will then add it to your device driver. I'm going to cancel because I've already installed it. When you've done that, it's a good idea to restart your computer just to make sure that the driver is fully installed correctly. When you restart again, right click on the Windows icon, Device Manager, and just check to see that that driver is correctly installed, the legacy driver. Next, we're going to look at the Mlan installation. I'm using Mlan 1.63, and here are the files I downloaded from Yamaha. Right click on the setup installation file and choose Properties, and then change the compatibility, run the program in compatibility mode for Windows XP Service Pack 3, and also tick the Run as Administrator and click OK. Then double click to start the installation program. Again, I've already installed it. I'm not going to run through that because I don't want to cause problems on my own computer by reinstalling it. Just a few quick notes. While the Mlan is installing, you'll get a few windows asking you just to continue, and click all the way through until you're asked to restart your computer. You may remember on the original Windows XP installation, you were advised to go to driver signing options and ignore driver signing. That I found isn't necessary with Windows 10. So I've not bothered doing that, and it seems to work simply ignoring that instruction. After you have restarted your computer, go to Program Files, and in Program Files, go to Mlan Tools. Do not start Mlan at the moment. What you need to do is right-click on every file in there and check if it has a compatibility mode option. So right-click, Properties, and look for the compatibility mode. So far, I've not found any. Properties, right click, and this one has a compatibility mode, so I need to change that to Windows Service Pack 3 and Run as Administrator. As you can see, I've already done this. You'll need to go through every file. Do this on every file. You'll see that DIL files don't have compatibility mode, but just for peace of mind, I went through every single one. You also need to do it in the subfolders as well to check that all the compatibility settings are correct. Also, you can see here, just go through the different folders looking for the additional files to check. When you've finished this process of changing the compatibility mode for all the files, you're then ready to start installing the Mlan drivers. Double click on Mlan Start, and then you'll get a new window telling you to switch on your 01x, and then just follow the instructions. Once the Mlan drivers are installed, right click on the Mlan icon and click on. It then takes about 30 seconds for the Mlan drivers to start. The Mlan icon will change color a few times during this process. It's best to be patient and wait until it's fully activated. It will turn to a bluey green color, but still wait because it will still flash a few times. When it's fully started, you can right click on the icon and choose Auto Connector, and then in the Auto Connector box you can choose which settings you want for your particular configuration or your particular door program. You can also set the word clock transition speed here. I put it on fast, which seems to work well with Windows 10, and then connect. And there you can see that the Mlan drivers are installed on this Windows 10 operating system. If you install Yamaha Studio Manager, you need to go to Program Files, Yamaha Studio Manager, and once again you need to go to Properties and change the compatibility mode for each of the files in that folder, just to make sure that Studio Manager will work with 01x.